URA and Wakiso Giants. And that's made even a lot more interesting by the fact that they have just 3 points in between them. And there are a lot of visions that each team definitely has for how they want the games to turn out today. URA, runners-up in the league last season, but have been blowing hot and cold this particular season. And they really need to step it up if they are going to go to the lofty heights that they did finish off with last season. While Wakiso Giants had a swift turnaround at the beginning of the season and looked like they stabilized that ship, and for the moment are looking cruise control, despite the fact that they lost the last game they had. URA, of course, there'll be signs of worry in there. One stat says 5 games they have not lost. That juxtaposed with the fact that they have won 1 of those 5 games is a whole nother ball game altogether. So that means tonight they'll be out for blood, and all 3 points that they'll be looking to draw in right here at home at the Arena of Visions. Plenty to run out for. You can expect that the fans will be turning through in able numbers, both here at the stadium and back at home watching the game, hoping that these two teams can actually get a real dribbling in the game on each other's opponent. Of course, that sometimes tends to cancel itself out. Wakiso Giants, real big fans, and will be no surprised if I could say there are more Wakiso Giants fans here at the stadium than the home team itself.
Yeah, certainly, and you can clearly feel the kind of interest and, of course, the kind of anticipation that they have, the kind of form that their team has had in the last 5 games. It's 1-2, drawn 2, and only lost 1. So there's true belief that they can crank up the results, crank up the goals, and climb up the table into perhaps top 4, top 3.
Well, for the moment, it's smiles and cheers between the head coaches. Alex Gitar there going on to make the sign of the cross, as he did interact briefly with some team. But best believe all that will go through the window.
Go through the net.
Well, shades of deja vu are something that Ali Sabira will be keen to avoid. Now he gets us underway, and it is game time at the Arena of Visions here. Wakiso Giants in the blue with purple socks here, while URA, the home team, yellow and blue shorts as they get the ball into the box area. Poor control and a first-time shot. Emukule Aliro was just not alert to the opportunity.
Yeah, but that's, you've got to credit him for the way he held up that ball and played it on the far side to find Titus and then on to Grant Masiko.
And here comes another opportunity for Samwanja! Gets the ball in! Would you believe that? Simon Namwanja somehow managed to get his way past the markers. The defender that has been marauding, the fullback that has been full of energy. Simon Namwanja takes out the best player URA had to provide on the day and delivers the lethal blow. And they get into celebration, but we did talk about it, conceding just before halftime. They have to tear up the notes that were looking at 0-0 at halftime. Some team now has to switch it up and consider a scenario of 1-0 at halftime.
You see, the thing that I've been impressed about this Wakiso Giants side is the way they've kept cycling that ball. Even when they lost it, they won it back easily. But you could see that there were some intentions, there was some bit of ingenuity from their side. And Simon Namwanja, I feel that he's one of those very intelligent footballers in behind to score.
Nice lay back here, getting it to Mugwala, gets the shot in, but well blocked away. Very commendable defending here, coming in from Wakiso Giants. Edward Saturo making sure nothing gets past him. But how now takes possession, and here comes a good breakaway for URA. The chance they could have been looking for, letting the shot fly. Goalkeeper spills that and manages to go in and pick up the second ball. Cromwell Romeo, you have to commend him for even managing to get off a shot in such an angle, very tight angle. But was there a foul in there just before he took the shot? Right at the edge of the box area, somehow still took the shot. That's some very good balance on the player.
Yeah, he lost a bit of his balance here, and I guess that's the reason why he couldn't get a good shot on that ball, let alone give it the right direction. Made it quite comfortable for the goalkeeper.
And a long ball is played into the far post. 2 players attacking that one. Still just not getting it on target. Again, the undoing being URA. But they set that up very well. 2 players attacking. And for the moment, Wakiso Giants were left at the mercy of Mukwala and his team.
didn't know anything about that ball. Actually, the ball just hit his head. He just even didn't put any sense of direction back.
Not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Shafiq gets the ball in, glancing and we just called it. The warning has been pending. The writing was on the wall. You do not give a player of his caliber those many opportunities, have chances, he will sniff them out. And just like that, Cromwell Rothomio Abang gets the team, URA, back in the bang of the game. An equalizer that probably should not have come to count. But some very poor marking. And for a minute you wonder, where had the goalkeeper Emukule gone walkers about?
Yeah, but that execution, Jermaine, is not easy. You know, just look at how the ball just comes in and how it drops, and then he guides it and it makes that bounce over the goalkeeper. That was very good technique from Cromwell Rothomio, and his 7th goal of the season. That just proves what a lethal forward he is.
65 minutes of the game, and we do have that's desperation. Will it play into the hands of their opponents?
Yeah, of course, if URA wins, they go ahead.
Comes up here, shot, and the goalkeeper manages to smother that. For some reason, the instruction of the coach Alex Guitar has still not permitted down to the defense. It's one-on-one, close him down, mark him skin to skin. You cannot keep giving Cromwell Rothomio chances. He will punish you.
Yeah, exactly, and that's of course one of the indicators, and they need to actually to really wake up. I just feel that somehow their decision making as Wakiso Giants and their marking has been questionable at times, especially when creates a bit of an angle and cross the ball. Good defending.
Well, Arua Hill is getting nailed to the cross as there's a melee here, and the referee says that's a foul on the goalkeeper, Alionzi Nafien, having a run in here with Moses Saliro, who felt it was his right to actually go after that ball there.
I think so too.
I think it was a fair judgment.
Did he actually proceed with his arm instead? Very good delivery there from Frank Senyondo. But just look, I don't know, he went in with his arm, so I guess that's the reason why he scored for a free kick against Rosario, because he didn't have a chance of getting into that ball with his head. So he instead used his arm.
That ball there with real power. It looks like he'll be going straight for it, forcing the goalkeeper to punch away. Solid strike from Luwama, forces a corner. And probably one of the things that they were really looking out for here. That's a solid strike. It's not often that you see a player that tall able to generate the power and precision Luwama does have. It's one of those rarities.
Gaddafi has 14 points, Mbara also 14 points. So
Serulite with the free kick! Free header! Will Wakiso Giants not learn? Cromwell Rothomio again on that ball. We've seen this move. I think this is the 3rd time we're seeing this move. The URA players stealing the mark of the thunder on the defenders and still getting to the far post. Will Wakiso Giants not learn?
And I think it's been the story of the second half that they've played quite in a half-hearted manner.
There could be a danger here. Joachim Ojala cut the ball in. That nearly was an own goal. Very alert goalkeeping from Emukule. And that is what you want from your goalkeeper. But again, the danger we have consistently talked about. It's never enough to have one goal. It's even worse to be at level terms late in the game. Again, the Indebi at the moment would probably be better served to take him off the game. Again, you need his character to keep the team inspired and running through. As Mandela beats the offside trap, a chance comes up. Another own goal, is that? Well, the offside decision will have to be looked at. The referee, Alice. Oh, Ivan Serubiri. Ivan Serubiri, what are you risking here? A yellow card to the from the referee to Ivan Serubiri. He swung an arm at the official.
Yeah, he should never do that. Ivan Serubiri. That's not something, because another day that should be a sending off. You try and attack a match official, that should be a sending off.
And look at it. Yeah, right there. Mandela is he's cutting. Well, the second ball, that ball there.
Yeah, the referee,
right there. Even that.
The referee was right.
Twice spot on. And the fact that
the ball comes from the opponent. Let's look at it again.
Right there. One, I'll call the first offside. But the referee let that go. Right there. Zatula did not touch the ball. It came straight from Ojira to Cromwell Rothomio. I think for me that's why it's fully offside. And then Seru, oh man, Seru Bidi
Should never do
You
that.
do not want to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure he thought about it and also realized that that's not something that...
Or the half of Wakiso Giants. Ball brought in, rising high and over the bar. Emokule is living with his defense once again for providing Rothomio with a chance to go after the ball. Terrible, terrible play there. I get the feeling that Wakiso Giants, even up to you by MTN, the official broadcast sponsors. 1-1, Seruide whips in the ball, another free header, another chance, another result. And then Mukule keeps protesting, says you cannot let that happen time and time again. Same outcome, same result, same methodology and application. It's away for a goal kick. Started off, but the referee will not let that ball return to the earth while still within the 90 minutes of the game. 1-1 final scoreline as both teams cancel out. Simon Namwanja opened up the scoring in the first half for the Wakiso Giants, who were totally a different team in the second half with the shift in that defense, and they looked really plagued until ultimately they were beaten by Cromwell Rothomio. Seems to be protesting a couple of decisions there, but at the end of the day, he can hardly have a lot to complain about. URA not applying themselves well enough in this game. And of course, for Ivan Serumini, it will not just be the fact that they are sharing points, but he will have a worry that he might have to contend with the disciplinary committee. At the end of the day, two teams that did not do enough to merit all 3 points. Two teams that looked very even. Two teams that had the vision of 3 points, but ultimately could only visualize just one. Full time at the Arena of Visions, it's URA 1, Wakiso Giants 1.
It was a game of